Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about skin bleaching cream and their side effect on both us, our entire system. Please, if you are new to this YouTube channel, you are here to subscribe, you're a returning viewer, please kindly hit the subscribe button to enable us know that you are following. They are snoring. Oh. First things first, one major difference between a fair and a dark person is the composition of the melanocytes in these two individuals. For a dark person, the person have more melanin than a fair person. So this is one major difference why you are seeing the skin tone that way. So if you are trying to bleach or if you are bleaching, what you are actually doing is you are depleting the melanin in you, and depleting this melanin, you would need them someday because these are important. One major effect of melanin is it is not only responsible for our skin color. As we all know that it's a pigment, it helps us in reducing the effect of the UV light, which is the ultraviolet light. It is very important. So if you are fair or you are dark, you are not contented with the complexion you have, you want to start bleaching, you have to think of the vital importance that melanin have to you, and also have to protecting you from the harsh effect of the UV light. For most bleaching cream, the active ingredient in them is either mercury or hydroquinone. These are the two important elements or ingredients that are used in most bleaching agents. If you go to a store and you want to get a cream, for example, what you need to check first is check. For most of them, it is written hydroquinone free. So once you see that hydroquinone free, that means it is safe for your usage. Then you turn to the back, you check for the ingredients that have been used in making those cream. If mercury is not part of it, then it is good for you. Now, the side effect of bleaching cream. One of it is nephrotic syndrome. Nephrotic syndrome is a kidney disorder. It's a combination of several syndrome or disorder in the body. By nephrotic syndrome, this bleaching cream you use, it affects the kidney, and by affecting the kidney, it destroys the blood vessels of the kidney. And if the blood vessels of the kidney is being damaged, the work of filtration can no longer be performed by the kidney. The kidney will not be able to filter excess water and waste out of the body. So those waste will remain, those excess water will remain right there in the body, causing problem to the individual. So if you are bleaching, there's a high possibility that sooner or later you will come down with nephrotic syndrome. And with this nephrotic syndrome, you start noticing that around the eyes, this side of the eyes, it will be swollen. For individuals who are bleaching and have nephrotic syndrome, this side is swollen, the ankle is swollen. This is edema. And another thing is the individual will not be comfortable. There will be discomfort, body discomfort, and loss of appetite. If you don't eat food, you notice that there will be what? A decrease in weight of the individual. Next one is individuals who bleach and are using bleaching products. They tend to have dermatitis. By dermatitis, it means that the skin of the individual is inflamed. And if you have inflammation, you would have pain. There will be pain, there will be itching, which is irritating. The skin becomes reddish. That's the appearance of the skin becomes reddish, the place where you scratched. With reddishness, if you further scratch that particular part, it will result into a wound. And this is what skin blisters, these are wound. Scratch it, it becomes a wound, and those wound, you are as you're applying cream, some of those substance still get into this wound. It will still lead to further skin breakdown. That's the wound will just remain there, and you would be wondering why is it that this wound is not going and the face is looking a certain way. It is usually due to exposure to some of those toxic substances that are in the bleaching cream. So it will not, such wound does not go easily. Another of the side effect of bleaching cream is exogenous ochronosis. By exogenous ochronosis, I mean individuals who have been using bleaching cream or have not perfected it. They tend to have around their cheek or their face. You notice around this side that there is a bluish, greenish, and a blackish pigmentation here that is deposited on the face. So for such individuals, once you just see a person who bleach and you are saying, because for so long I've been wondering what's the meaning of this bluish or greenish patch on the face. It is due to constant usage of bleaching cream, and I've seen it in most elderly people, which means those elderly people have been using bleaching cream. So if you have an elderly person in your house, your mom, your dad, who is using bleaching cream, you can just tell them to stop it. Even if not for this attachment they will have on the face, for the fact that it can cause them nephrotic syndrome, they should stop it. Another side effect of skin bleaching product is steroid acne. For bleaching cream that contain corticosteroid, individuals tend to have acne around the chest, around their back, around their arm, around their thigh. This unevenness in the skin tone, these things, it's usually red. For some of them, they tend to have bumps around those areas of acne, and they tend to scratch. There's irritation around it. So steroid acne is one of the side effects of skin bleaching cream. The next one is body odor. Individuals who have not mastered the act of bleaching, I would say, tend to have body odor. Usually, individuals who are even using cheap body products that are bleaching tend to have this body odor, because maybe the ingredients that have been used in it was not properly formulated, and the individual too cannot or have not mastered the art of bleaching. So most of them tend to have this body odor, although a good number of them are not with body odor, but those ones that are still coming up in the business have body odor. The next one is kidney damage. You might end up damaging your kidney if you continue, because from nephrotic syndrome, it has other complications. Once nephrotic syndrome is left unattended to, it then progresses to something else, and it will damage the entire kidney and render the kidney useless. It will not be able to carry out the action of filtration, ultrafiltration, and even selection. With that, the kidney is as good as dead. So you don't need to get to that stage before you stop using some of those products. Major side effect of this skin bleaching product is skin cancer. Skin cancer is very deadly. Skin cancer is very difficult to manage. The chance of survival is very slim. You would not want to get there. You would not want somebody you love to get there. If you are bleaching, you know somebody who bleach, you don't want them to die. Tell them, share this video with them. Tell them what you've learned from this video about the side effect of skin bleaching products. It is not right. You are not doing yourself the right thing. If you're able to afford a bleaching cream, would you be able to, that would damage your melanin? Would you be able to afford a sun shield or a sun screen that will be able to shield you from UV rays? All those things are very important. If nobody cares about your skin color, you are African, you should be proud of it. Whichever country of the world, be you Asia, be you America, Black America, be you Africa, and your skin color is dark and you want to advance it, it doesn't make sense. That means you're not confident in yourself. So you need to first start by loving yourself today. The take home for this particular video today is, first, you have to love yourself. Love yourself for who you are. Love yourself for the color you have got. Don't let anybody treat you less or make you feel less important, because your color is very unique. That's what makes you unique. You don't need to add any additional thing to it before you get acceptance into a particular group, or before you fit into the world, you are good and you are beautiful just the way you are. Thank you.